back to my channel. I'm here once again with another video for you guys, cause it's what I do. But anyway, let's get right into the video. If you read the title of the video, you already know I'm going to be talking about how do you know when you are in love. So what made me think of this is because, as you all know, I'm a traveling actor. So I go to different states every single week, and I work with different kids. We put on a show. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. So one of the things that we do with the kids is at the end of the week, we allow them to ask us different questions. Like, oh, see, I hate to calm down. We let them ask us different questions like about our life. So every single week, though, number one question that they always ask is, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? Because my partner's a boy or whatever. So do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? And of course, every single week I say, yes, I have a boyfriend. Oh, do you have kids? No, I don't have kids. Oh, are y'all married? No, we're not married. If we were married, he would have been my boyfriend. He would be my husband. So a question that really struck me the last week was, the kids were asking their usual, do you have a boyfriend? How long y'all been together? And one little girl raised her hand. She was in I would say the 5th grade. And she was like, Miss Christina, how did you know that you wanted to be with your boyfriend? Like, how did you know that you were in love? And I'm not going to say that it caught me off guard, but it did really get me thinking about how do you know when you're in love? Or how did I know specifically that I was in love? That this was the person that I wanted to, through thick and thin, I wanted it to work with him. And so I just wanted to talk a little bit about that today, because I feel like a lot of times we talk about love as if it's this thing that you just have to endure pain. And after you've endured so much pain, then comes the love. Then that's when you know that somebody truly loves you. And it just got me thinking to a lot of my past relationships where I was dating these men and I was head over heels. And I thought it was going to be you. And the whole time, I was the only one enduring things. And I thought that me enduring the pain that you were putting me through, or me enduring the anxiety, me enduring the not texting back, and the wondering if you're messing with other girls, and the wondering if you're going to support me, and the wondering if this is going to last. I thought that endurance, me enduring that, made me love them. That was the thing that made me love them. So anyways, it just got me to thinking how really did I know that the man that I'm with now is the man that I'm supposed to be with? And it really came down to a couple of different points that I had to resolve within myself. So I'm going to give you guys those points right now. Point number 1, I don't feel butterflies when I'm with him. I feel peace. Let me explain that. When I say I don't feel butterflies, that doesn't mean that I'm not, physically attracted and I don't get happy and excited and my heart starts to do a little flutter whenever I see him, because it absolutely does. What I mean by that is the butterflies that I was feeling in the past was anxiety. It was anxiety of, is this the one? Is it him? God, show me a sign. God, show me if this is who I'm supposed to be with. I don't know how to make him happy. I don't know if he knows how to support me. I don't know if I can do what I need to do and still have him. Those butterflies were just all of these different thoughts. Every time we were together, it's I like him. I really like him. I really like him. I really want to be with him, but I just don't know. I don't know. And he doesn't bring me butterflies. He brings me peace. He brings me peace to know that I don't have to wonder if we're going to break up every single time we have an argument. I don't have to wonder if I have to go halfway across the world to shoot a movie or to do a play. Is he going to be there when I get back? I don't have to wonder if when I don't hear from him after 9 p.m. if he's cheating on me, because I know he's either asleep or he's busy. I don't have to wonder if I'm going to hear from him that day. I don't have to wonder, am I doing the right things to make him happy? Because I feel like those butterflies and me thinking all of these different things was me being in love. When in reality, that was just me not knowing and just scrambling for something. It was just scrambling for something, anything. So That's definitely the point number one. He doesn't make me feel butterflies. He makes me feel peace. Point number two, I don't have and I don't want any backup plans. So I'm going to be very transparent right here. Even though I have never cheated in a relationship, and I've only had, honestly, let's be honest, I've only had one relationship, like where he actually said, will you be my girlfriend type thing. But, I've talked, we talk. I've talked to a couple of dudes. And in all of those situations, there was always a backup plan. Like there was always, I can talk to you if he's busy. I can talk to you if he pisses me off for the day. I can ask you if he says, no, I can't buy this. I can ask you if I say I want to go to the movies and he says, oh, no, I don't want to see that. There was always a backup plan, always a backup plan, always a backup plan, always a backup plan. And I knew when I met him that I didn't want or need any backup plans because, this is the kicker, because not I didn't need or have any backup plans because I couldn't have any. Because I didn't have the option to. Because I always have the option to. I mean, I'm just being honest. I always have the option to. I don't need or want any backup plans because he provides me with everything that I need mentally, emotionally, physically. He provides me with the things that I need to feel secure. So I don't feel the need to have backup plans. And I feel like that's really important. And that's why, and this is just a side note, for me personally, because of the love and the relationship that I feel, I don't see how you can be in love with someone and still cheat on them. That's just me. Because it just doesn't, 2 + 2 = 6, when I think about that. But yeah, that's definitely point number two. I don't want or need any backup plans with him. Like he is literally the package that I want and the package that I need to make me feel secure. Point number three. And this one might mess with some of y'all theologies, but I'm a say it anyway because this is my experience. He doesn't complete me and he doesn't want to complete me. Now let me explain that. When I say he doesn't complete me, he doesn't want to complete me. I feel like for me personally, when I love somebody, I go in. Like I indulge everything to that person. When I say that he doesn't complete me and he doesn't want to complete me, I am free to be and do the person, to do the things and be the person that I am completely 100%, fully me, fully who God called me to be. I can be that person. And he is able to be 100% completely who God called him to be, do what God called him to do. And when we come together, we are two whole people separately. We're two whole people separately. And then we come together and we create, a union. And no, we're not married or anything yet, but I just personally believe you have to have that sense of, you're going to be a union when you're dating somebody, but that's a whole different video. But I don't feel like I have to check in with him about me. I don't feel like I have to wonder if I can do this thing that's going to better myself. I don't have to wonder, how can I say this? Let me put it like this. I knew that he didn't complete me and I was complete with myself, and that he was okay with that when I told him that I was going to be traveling for, 6+ months. And his response wasn't what he needed. His response was, if this is going to better your career and this is going to be what's best for you, then we'll figure it out. And I feel like in the past, I've dated men who their first response would have been, well, how does this affect me? And I feel like it's really important when you're dating someone, especially if y'all aren't married, because when you're married, it's a different thing. I'm not going to lie. When you're married, it's a different thing. But when you're dating someone, it's important to realize that you are your single person and they are their single person. And if you need that person to complete you, that means that you're not a whole person on your own. That means that you don't want to make these decisions on your own. That means that you don't want to live this life on your own. That means that you're just looking for somebody to come in and add to something because you're lacking something. You're lacking something. You want to be added to out of lack. We're added to each other out of fullness. So it's like an overflow. It's not like a lack. You know what I mean? I don't even know if that makes sense the way that I'm saying it, but I don't know. It makes sense in my brain. And when I go back and watch this, hopefully it makes sense the way that I'm saying it. But yeah, he doesn't complete me. He's an addition to who I already am. He's an addition to the woman that I already am. And that's a lot. That's a lot to me, you know? Number 4. So this one is a huge one. I stopped having to ask God every single week, show me a sign, 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 show me a sign. How many of us, we get into this relationship and the first thing we say is, God, show me a sign. 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 Now, I'm not saying that we shouldn't be asking God for clarification on if this is the person that we're supposed to be with. But for me, it was like in a relationship I was in, it was a constant back and forth. God, show me a sign. God, show me if this person is for me. God, show me if this is the person that I'm supposed to be with. And it sort of turns into this thing where you ask God for the sign, God shows you the sign, and then you just go do your own thing. That's what me personally, that's a lot of the time that's what happened. I would ask God for a sign and then boom, boom, boom. He gives me a sign. I'm like, okay, God, well, maybe you didn't really understand the question the way that I was asking the question. Let me re-ask it in a different way. And when I say that I didn't have to continually ask God for signs with him, is because God showed me signs before I asked him for signs that he was the one. Listen to that again. God showed me signs that he was the one before I had to ask him to show me signs that he was the one. Do you hear what I'm saying? So the confusion and the want and the need for that confirmation from God was taken away because before I even had a chance to ask, I was shown the signs. He was doing things that I told God, hey, this is what I want from my husband. He was saying things that I told God, hey, this is what I need from my husband. He was providing me with things and information that I was telling God, hey, this is the type of man that I want to be with, before I even had to open my mouth to ask. Now, does that mean that I don't pray about our relationship? Absolutely not. I pray for him. I pray for me. I pray for us as a unit. We still argue. I still have to, pray us through things sometimes. I still have to ask God, help me to be the best woman that I can be for this man and everything like that. But the biggest thing is that God showed me before I had to ask if he was the one. A lot of times, what we do is we find this person and then we start asking God to bless and show a sign that this person is the one when you weren't even supposed to meet that person. And so I truly believe from my experience, and I know everybody's experience is different, but I truly believe from my experience that God will show you the signs before you even have to ask. That's a word right there. That's a word. That's a word. And point number 5, he was honestly just fine as hell. Like, I looked at him and I was like, wow. It's you. Well, okay. Let me take that back. Let me not lie on his name. Because at first, when I looked at him, I was like, this is not my usual, not because he was ugly, but I was like, this is not my usual cup of tea. You left field and I'm usually right field. So he wasn't my usual cup of tea. But that first time that we talked and we spoke, I was like, let me look at you again. You may not be what I'm used to, but baby, you're what I need. You're what I want. Okay, you're who I want to be with. Okay, you're the yin to my yang, the peanut to my butter, the black to my white. You get what I'm saying? But yes, those are just a couple of reasons, like, or a couple of the ways that I knew, like, this man is it. Like, I'm not gonna dip. Like, he's it. So thank you guys for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. If you guys want a part 2, make sure you put it in the comments, because I have so many more reasons why, or how I knew that I was in love, or like this was the person that I was supposed to be with, like, long term or whatever. So if you want to see more, just put it in the comments below. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I will see you all next time.